Hey guys, welcome. This is our first podcast. I am Pedro, and this is
Michaela.
And this is the Gnarly Mate. This is our guest speaker today.
So hot. He's dying.
There, just gonna stand on here. And we are the Gnarly Mate. He's not very smart.
He's not.
So, according to this, or in our introduction, this is who we are, what we do, what we're doing this, and other content we're going to do in the future. So I am Pedro. I am 16.
That was unnecessary.
I am a high school student. I like dogs, I like film, and I like film editing.
I'm gonna same almost nearly all those to save me some time.
Okay.
What? No, I said nearly. Although scratch out the age, scratch out the film, scratch out the editing.
Just start over. You okay?
No, he's dying.
You can get it.
It's so hot in here.
Okay, keep going.
I don't know, I feel like if you're watching this, you're already gonna know me. It's a very selective friend.
That's a good point. Okay, so.
No, we didn't say why we're doing this.
Oh, okay. Why we're doing this is because
I forced him to.
It's quite the opposite. She came up with the idea, I executed.
Sure. Other content.
Okay. Other content. We're gonna do Urbex and videos from time to time. We're gonna do. Stop. We're gonna do games, activities. I don't know. What are we doing? Everything. We're just gonna do everything.
You're welcome.
And okay, cool. That's us.
Next.
Okay, next on our handy computer here is we're gonna do a movie review of The Shallows
and Finding Dory.
And I misspelled a word on the computer and she keeps pointing it out. There, I'll take out the end. And Finding Dory.
Oh, it's not the same anymore.
So we just watched The Shallows, you know.
As of 2 hours ago.
Yes, correct. So it's still very fresh on my mind. And I like to point out that the biggest mistake the movie made goes along the lines of continuation. Because, you know, everything changes from shot to shot. And, you know, the DP on set, his job is to make sure that everything in one shot makes sense when they move over to the other shot. And I'm sure it's not all the DP's fault. But the thing is, you know, in one shot, we have a shark that's, you know, shark size. And then we cut to an above shot, you know, like a little bird eye point of view. And then you look down and there's this shark the size of a boat. And it does not make sense.
Dolphins.
The dolphin. Oh, the CGI was terrible, you know. It was like from the guys that brought you Sharknado and Sharktopus. It was just straight off the books. Blake Lively was great, I think. Her acting was good.
I love her.
And she's good looking, so, I mean, nothing.
Okay, the other day you said she wasn't attractive.
I changed my mind after this. I hadn't seen her in a bikini before.
Yeah. I also haven't seen Gossip Girl.
I'm not gonna watch Gossip Girl.
I felt uncomfortable with how much her face was in it.
Yeah, there was a lot of close-ups.
You weren't awake for the beginning, and the whole beginning was just her face. The entire time. Like, even in the truck, it was just like the guy a little bit.
I saw that. No, I saw
and then it was her. But as soon as she went to the beach,
I know,
as she was running to the beach, it was just her face.
Yeah. It was kind of awkward.
And the dolphins and the shark just made me feel wrong.
Yeah, the CGI was not very good. Oh! In the shots, like, there's a shot sequence when you're filming a movie, and, you know, you want to go from, usually, you go from the larger shots to the smaller shots in order to set up the scene, and the movie did quite the opposite, which made you a sense if you're not really sure where you are and if that's what they were going for. But, you know, you have a shot where you have, like, a hardcore close-up, and the next shot is a bird's eye point of view, and it really messes up your location and sense of direction when you're watching the movie. And that bothered me. You probably didn't.
I did not think that deeply.
Just the film editing was a little, you know, amateurish. The animation is definitely not on point. It's an alright blockbuster. I give it a 5 out of 10.
Blake Lively made it good. Like her acting.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her, this movie would not be a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, if it wasn't her, if it was, I don't know. I feel like it was a really good part for her because she's like looks very beachy. Like this should be. That sounds stupid, but it looks like she should have played it. Like I don't know who else would have played that.
I guess, sure. A lot of people could have played that.
No.
Okay. It was a role meant for Blake Lively. Moving on.
I wasn't done.
Oh.
I'm a little confused why it had such a high rating.
Oh yeah, it has like a 72 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I think
like
I give it a 5 out of 10, and I'm usually
trash.
right on point, so it should be like a 50. But you know,
like it wasn't trash. It wasn't absolutely.
No, it
garbage,
wasn't a bad movie.
But
it just
it was
wasn't
like
a good movie.
really high rating.
Yeah.
Versus, like I thought I was going in there and get like shocked, but she was just spoiler on the rock the whole time.
It's pretty accurate. There's a lot of like logical fallacies all the way throughout the movie. Like a lot of things just don't make sense. And don't be tricked, GoPros do not look like that.
Yeah.
They use a wide angle lens. GoPros are a fisheye.
Oh
Everyone knows this. GoPros don't shoot in that 4. Oh, actually, they do shoot in 4K. They must have had like the Hero 4 Black.
Like the brand new one.
Yeah, the
not
brand
your
new one.
3rd generation.
You don't want to go there. Okay, are you done?
You're drinking my water.
Are
You
you
told me
done?
not to bring it because I didn't need it.
Are you done with your Shadows review?
We have to say what was right. Or
Oh.
did you already say that?
Okay, what was wrong? I said that. What was right in the movie is pretty much just Blake Lively. She
And they were in
made that
Mexico.
movie right. Oh, that was Mexico?
Yeah. They were all speaking Spanish.
You know,
And they
people...
said Mexico. Okay, you weren't awake from the beginning. That's how I knew. The whole bottom of the picture said Mexico 1991.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I did see that. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. Okay, she had a point.
Oh, and what was wrong is that you never find out the name of the beach.
Oh yeah, that did kind of bother me. I didn't remember that. Yeah, that's just. I mean, I don't think we spoiled much. Is that the fact that she's on the rock the whole time? There's not much to
She's not
spoil.
on the rock the whole
It is a
time.
very general movie. It doesn't really give you like. It doesn't teach you a message, to be exact.
Yeah.
It's just a very blockbuster-ish. Like you watch it, it's a very forgettable movie. It's not a great experience. I'd save your money and go watch the other best C movie that's out right now, Finding Dory, which is, it's freaking, it's adorable, it's funny, it has drama. It's perfect. I thought that's definitely a 9 out of 10.
I give it a 10 out of 10. But I'm really bad at reading
We don't
movies.
see eye to eye. It was a good movie. We agree. It was a really good movie.
It was just so cute. I was glad that... I was really afraid because they keep making remakes of a whole bunch of different crap and it's pissing me off. But it is. That's all they do now is just make remakes of things. I can't think of original ideas.
Yeah, I know.
So I was really afraid it was going to be like another Finding Nemo, but with Dory.
No, but
And
it was
it's not
it was
at all.
good.
It's a whole different story. And it was really great. And the whale shark made me so happy.
Yeah, there's 2 whales. The guy with the big snout.
I don't know the name of
Echolocator.
that.
Yeah, no, but he was pretty cool. He was a cool guy.
The whale shark made me so happy. She's not a whale, she's a shark.
Oh, it's a whale shark.
Okay, but she's shark by first breed. I don't know. Just predominantly shark.
Is she?
They're
Whale
whale
sharks are-
sharks. They're sharks.
But how are they more shark than whale?
I don't know, they're a breed of shark.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Or are they a breed of whale? If anyone's watching, would you let us know?
Just put it down in the
Because
comments.
we don't have Wi-Fi on this laptop.
Yeah, we actually have a really nice design going on.
What was
here.
wrong with that?
What was wrong with Finding Dory? I think if anything, what was wrong with Finding Dory was the cheesiness, which you'd straight up expect from a Disney movie. And it wasn't a bad kind of cheesiness either. It was like, it was really well
But
made.
how is that wrong?
It's not wrong. Not
You
for
said it
this.
was wrong.
I know. I said if anything, like there's really not much wrong with the
What
movie.
was cheesy?
A lot of things.
No,
were
I can't
cheesy.
think of like a
it's
scene
a Disney
that was
movie.
cheesy. Well, yeah, and it's Finding Dory, so they're trying to like also tie back to the people who like
Yeah.
loved Finding Nemo.
Of course.
I don't think anything was wrong with that. But I also like we watched it like the opening, so I don't. That's kind of out of my mind. Like
Yeah,
I know
we
what
went to the
happened, but I
opening.
don't remember everything that happened.
Huh. What was right? Ellen was great,
She's always great.
as always. Yeah.
We should talk about Orange is the New Black.
We'll do that on the next podcast. Okay. So moving on to our next topic, urbexing, which is urban exploring for all those of you that don't know that. Because I'm sure you didn't know that before I told you. Did you know that?
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, urban exploring. You just go, you explore an abandoned building, take pictures.
Don't know why they had to put a name on trespassing.
It's not trespassing, it's urban exploring. It is trespassing, it goes along with it, but it's not just trespassing. Okay, where we went, today we went to an incendiary.
And it was like 97 degrees out.
It was really hot outside. We went to an incendiary down
It was
in
an
Fort Worth.
actual incendiary.
Yeah, that's funny. Anyways. So it's down in Fort Worth. It was really hot. It was down in Fort Worth. If you're watching this, there's probably gonna be like a little video of it right here. You're gonna be able to click
From that
on.
corner? That's on me. That's not in the corner.
No, I know it's gonna be on your face. I'm trying to save them. So it's so right here there should be a video, and you click on that, and it'll take you to the Urbexing video, and you should totally watch that.
It's gonna be a lot of me complaining about how hot it was.
Actually, I think I'm gonna cover most of that up with music.
I asked you to, and you said you want it.
We'll see. I'll cover up some of it.
It was really hot.
Oh, and we found some people who were in there. There was a couple guys exploring the building around, which was kind of.
3 of them.
Yeah, it was actually later on 2 more came, so it was like 5.
Yeah, there were some girls though too.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk to those people.
We did. Oh, not the ones that got there
Yeah,
after.
we talked
but
to the other ones.
They were there before us. They weren't taking pictures.
I
They
thought
were just kind of exploring.
They were rapists.
They were
when we first showed
a
up.
little spooky.
Because we like rolled in through the bushes, and I just heard a little bang. Oh, bang,
Yeah,
bang.
it was like a
I
bang
what
on
is
the
that?
window.
And then he tried to talk to him, and no one was responding.
They responded eventually.
Yeah, but it took him a long time.
Yeah, it did
like we
take
sat
them a
there
while.
probably for like 5 minutes because we were gonna walk away.
You were gonna walk
Yeah,
away.
because I don't want to walk there and get raped.
You were gonna get raped.
You're not a protector.
No. The key
You're
is.
the one with the maze.
You did have the maze. No, the thing is, when you go urban exploring, like as soon as you go in, one of the first things I do is I always just scream out hello or is anyone there, followed by peace. I'm just exploring, and just let them know, give them a heads up. Even if it's I've
He hasn't
encountered.
been urban exploring that much.
I've been urban
I
exploring.
just want you to know he's not a vet. He's still a rook.
I have urban explored my whole life.
You only urban explored. That was like your 5th time. It was the same place that you've been before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think tips to urban exploring for a beginner: don't go when it's hot or you want to kill yourself. Why is your camera flashing?
It's okay.
Okay. I suggest winter or fall
That's a good idea.
because I like cold.
You can also explore at night, but it's a lot sketchier because
Yeah, I also wanted to do it at night.
there's a lot of holes on the floors and stuff. I think it's sketchier.
Yeah,
at
that would have
night.
been a dangerous place.
Yeah,
There was a lot of deepness.
Yeah, and
random holes.
especially if they're like, you also want to make sure you can see if there's people inside.
Well,
and
I
it's
think
harder
if you
at
do
night.
it at night, there needs to be a group of people. Like, don't do like 2 people.
I know, but urban exploring groups is not as good.
Not a giant group, but like a 4. Like 4 people.
Okay, I guess you can do that.
Like, that's because that's still a small group, but it's like a safer group.
Yeah.
Especially at night.
Definitely.
If something goes wrong, then someone's gonna get away. One
person.
There's 4.
Yeah, you know, like
One
in a
out of
scary
4.
movie, one person. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but like 1 out of 2 is a little risque. Stop drinking my water.
I'm sorry. Okay. Future plans. We're probably gonna
urban
go
exploring.
urban exploring a while because it's really hot outside.
Yeah, it's so hot. It's only gonna get hotter.
I'll go urban exploring. I don't know if she will. But I'll definitely do more urban exploring over summer. I don't know if I'll do videos on it, but I'll do my best.
I'll try if it's not hot.
We'll do our best. So that's it for that. And then general summer plans, not just urban exploring. What are you gonna do? Because I have no idea what you're gonna do.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Woo! Okay, I should have thought that one through. Okay.
Working.
What we'll upload, I think I kind of went through that in the beginning. We're gonna upload vlogs, podcasts, and games, activities, maybe some Urbex here and then. Stop.
I didn't look at that part yet during this whole thing.
What are you gonna do during the summer? Any plans? Traveling?
You would have known.
I would have known. You're not traveling anywhere?
I might go to Oregon still, but I don't know.
Okay. I might go camping in Big Bend, so I'll do my best to do some kind of...
No, it's not. It's not their channel. This is our channel.
I know, it's a general channel. If either of us do anything, we can do... Anyways, stop.
It's the Gnarly mates. We're the mates.
We are the mates.
They're not the mates. They're just the weak seamen.
Just called my friend seaman. I guess I'm okay with that.
I think that's really that's done for. So you want to talk about your job?
Oh yeah, I have been working at Pizza Hut for the last month. I don't know if I should say that. Should I beep it?
They don't actually.
Should I say I worked at Pizza Hut? Is that breaking some company rule?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I worked at Pizza Hut.
If it is, I'm really sorry, Pizza Hut.
I had a lot of fun. It was, I think there needs to be some management.
Ooh, beep that. Beep
No,
wherever
no,
you're going.
No, you're not listening to me. You're not listening
I always
to me.
got scared.
No, not management in the regional level, but at the top CEO level.
It got worse.
I
thought.
No, there needs to be some rule changing because, they're really only, there's overworking.
Is there gum down here? No, there's not.
There's definitely some overworking going on in there, and I just think there needs to be some rules changed and the efficiency of cooking and stuff. Just overall.
Oh, just new procedures.
Yeah, it's not the best system that they could have.
Yeah.
The Pizza Hut I worked in was
they
fun.
don't know that because most of them have never been on at the store, or they go to the stores.
Yeah, I know.
But they don't ever really know what's happening.
So if you're watching this Pizza Hut, advise just change some of the things.
Do an undercover boss.
There could be some.
I'll watch.
Yeah, you will. And I now applied at another Mexican restaurant, and I got the job. I start Thursday. I'm gonna be a busboy. So I'm just gonna clean tables, I think. But I get tips.
Usually what they do.
So it's a good time. I like tips. Tips are good. She applied there.
I don't have a job.
You applied.
I applied. I want them to hire me. I'll give him a hug if he does. If you're watching.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he did seem nice. He was just really rushed when I was there.
Yeah.
I'm nervous because I really want to.
So hopefully we both get to work. I don't know if you want to work with me, but I feel like
we won't really talk to each other for most of this. It'd be easier for travel though. If we work at the same time.
Yeah, I would.
I'm just chilling.
Okay, are we done with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And our last topic is going to be your dream vacation or traveling. I think I have a good answer.
Well, you could talk. I guess you could talk about what you were gonna do this summer, like me and you, because we both had travel plans that got canceled.
Yeah, like my road trip.
Oh yeah, that too. I told you that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
That and then Mexico, and I could talk about how Oregon busted. But I might still go. It's just not the same.
Yeah. I was supposed to go on a road trip. Okay, the fact that I didn't go on the road trip is 100% my fault. Planning the road trip was my fault too. It was just a big mistake, the whole thing. But it's gonna happen next year. I feel it. But the whole thing with going on a road trip is stop. I have a van at 19-something Dodge 1990.
It's no, it's
older.
No, I think it was newer. It's something in 1990 something.
1990 something. It's a Dodge Ram van. It's this giant blue thing. And it wasn't working. It's been sitting there for 3 years, and I finally decided to fix it. Oh, I didn't. My dad did. But it's all fixed up now, and it's working. But so I did this online course thing so I could get a license, and I just never did it. And it's been...
No, he did it. You got to the part where you get your permit, and he never showed up to go get your permit.
I did a 6-month thing, and I just never did it again. But I finished it over the summer, so I can go get my permit now, and in 6 months I'll get my license, which is next year I'll be able to go on a road trip. And the plan for my road trip was to go from here, well, I don't know the exact order, but the plan was San Antonio, Austin. What else?
You never told. I think you wanted to go to Big Bend. That's all I knew.
No, not on the road trip.
Did you say
Houston? Yeah, San Antonio, Austin, Houston.
Anything on the coast?
I thought, yeah, Houston. Galveston, Houston, general. area.
Okay, go that direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then come back. And then it's supposed to be just one big loop. And we're going to go urban exploring on the way there. And the plan was to end it with a big summer concert. First of all, I couldn't even find a concert that matched the schedule. Second of all, I didn't have a license. And third of all, my van was not ready. But all those are going to be ready for next year, except the concert. I can't just make a concert here. And I was also supposed to go to Mexico, but I got caught up working at Pizza Hut. We don't do that.
I know, that's why I said they actually don't do that, but that's what I think of. Domino's does that.
Really? They don't do that.
Okay, my dad used to. He worked at Domino's.
That was like in the 50s. They don't do that.
My dad's not that old.
I know, I'm kidding.
He was born in 69.
Yeah, we don't. Yes, this is. I'm not allowed to talk about the procedures. That's the thing.
Some of them actually do that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, you could probably consider. If you go to Domino's, you can watch them do their procedures, or any other pizza place.
Yeah, you're right.
You just look back and watch what happens.
Just kind of
it's nothing
oh,
secretive.
it's the worst when I'm making a pizza and a customer's like staring at me the whole time.
What you
I
doing,
feel so
man?
pressured. Like I actually count the pepperonis. It's intense. Ooh, hello.
I used to do that at Subway.
Count. What,
Yeah,
pepperoni?
some lady, because sometimes, like, I guess it doesn't matter because I don't work there anymore. But, like, sometimes we'd put, like, a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a lot because you're supposed to put, like, 3 olives on each side. And some people, like, if they say more, you're supposed to do, like, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. And well, that's what we did. But one lady asked for, like, something simple like that, like some peppers or something. So I put, like, a little extra, like, it was barely. And she was like, I used to work at Subway, and there's supposed to be 3 per slice. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm giving you extra. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I know. I just thought you would put some more. And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, so I had to take them off.
God.
I know, it's so mean.
We're talking about traveling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because you started
Yeah. So I was supposed to go to Mexico. I was supposed to road trip. None of those happened. I'm supposed to go to Big Bend. Will it happen? Working on it. We'll see. I'll do something next summer for sure. Actually, it's not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. But I really, really want to go to the Pacific Crest Trail.
Oh, God.
Which is a 6-month hike from Mexico.
He wanted me to go to college spring semester so I would go hike with him.
Yeah, but the
He wanted me to put my future
on the
in a hole
Pacific
to
Crest
go
Trail,
hike with him.
the thing is, you start hiking down in Mexico and it goes all the way up to Canada. It's recommended that you start up in Canada and go down to Mexico if you're hiking during the summer. That way, you at the top, you know, like in the cold when it's warm, and you're down at the bottom when it's colder, which just makes sense. Like I think no people have died doing it that way. But if you start in Mexico,
You actually
and you
can't
go
into Canada yet, though.
What?
You're not old enough to cross the border.
You don't go
Canada.
into Canada.
Okay. I was just letting you know.
Like,
I did a lot of Canada research recently. As of last week.
Why?
And I found out a few things. Well, I'll
You
let
found
you
it?
know. I
So
said
you
I found out.
Oh, okay. I think you say I found it.
Founded the ideas.
I founded the ideas.
No,
of Canada.
that will go into my discussion. Continue.
Okay. I think I'm done.
Oh.
Go ahead, take it on your Canada plans. I
My
haven't heard things.
traveling. My traveling. I'm about to get a passport. I'm gonna go everywhere. Are you kidding me?
You don't have money for that.
My traveling this summer was supposed to be to Oregon with 2 of my friends, but one of my I'm not gonna say that. I can't say too much. It'll be exposing.
You don't have to say too much. You just.
Okay. The end.
Oh.
You know, it just didn't work because everyone just had different ideas. But I might still go with my dad. I don't know when. Probably soon. I don't only want to be there a few days.
Yeah.
But stuff that was supposed to happen was supposed to be in September for Claire's birthday. And it's because I told her I was getting a passport probably time next week. Like I was gonna go apply, and she was like, "Michaela, you know what that means?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "We can go try." Well, I was kidding. Like I was like, "Claire, if we move to Washington for college, we can go like on a weekend because we'll be in Seattle, and Vancouver is not far from Seattle."
There's so much information. I'm trying to keep up.
Well,
with It's just okay. This is how women talk. Like
I told Claire that because one of our colleges we're looking at is in Seattle, so I told Claire.
We're just talking about traveling, and you're looking into 5 different stories.
Wait, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I told Claire if we actually go to Seattle or university.
College over there, yeah.
Yeah, it's not far from the border. It's like a few hours.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
I was like,
you're talking about Canada.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Oregon. I am so
No.
okay. You just
No, I was
okay.
talking about
Keep
Canada.
going. Keep going.
And that's why I said, like, one weekend we can travel up to Canada, because I'll have a passport then. And she just went ham and was like, Michaela, we should go to on my 18th birthday. It's my golden birthday. And I was like, sure, man, if I can afford it. Because, like, you know, they spend money
You're
on
gonna
only
be
on
in
vacations.
college.
No, like, this school year.
Oh, that's intense.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't think you understand. Like, don't have money to save up just to go to Canada.
I thought you had to be 18.
No, Claire's gonna be 18.
But what about you?
You need only one person who's under. It's for 16 and 17 are allowed to be with an 18-year-old.
Where's that logic?
But anything under than 16, then you need both your parents consent, and then one of your parents with you.
But I guess
it's Canada. They're great. Although people say they're not. And my family was like, I had to shut her down. I was like, dude, this is expensive.
Is it?
Well, it wasn't that bad. Like, I found a flight that was layover for $300. So that's not bad at all. But she didn't want to do layover, so it was like over $500.
I don't even know what layover is.
When you stop and then you get on the plane and you wait a few hours. Yeah. And she didn't want to do that, so I added like $200 to it. And then she wanted to take the Amtrak, which I thought was cool, from Seattle to, because we're not gonna be able to drive over there.
Yeah.
Like, not in Canada.
Yeah, I know.
So we were thinking about that, but then that cost money too. And then she was like sending hotel stuff, and it was over like $100 a night. Like, can we just stay in like a sketchy Canadian motel? She wanted to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But like, I don't have money for that. That got shut down. Anyways, dream vacation.
We appreciate you, Claire. Because she's probably watching. Is she gonna watch this?
Yeah. It's not ragging her or anything. I'm just saying, like...
I know, I was... Okay.
Like, I told her it was too expensive for me. I told her that was one thing. But
so,
we will do it in the future.
Dream vacation.
I want to talk about our plans next year.
We have plans next year?
Yeah.
Oh, we do have plans next year. Go ahead.
You talk about it.
I forget the plans.
Mexico.
Okay, we're going down to Mexico, yeah. Well, I come from Torreon, Mexico. I come from.
You just make it sound like so exotic. Okay. Keep talking.
You're gonna say I come from Oregon. It's not exotic.
I come from Texas.
You don't come from Texas.
I'm from Texas.
Okay, but before... you know what? Whatever. Okay, I was born here, then I moved down to Mexico.
That's the same with me.
Yeah.
But not Mexico.
So I lived most of my life in Mexico. I guess. Yeah.
Childhood. Yeah, I would say our childhoods were different parts, not our lives.
So I lived down in Mexico for 9 years. And I'm back here now. But anyways, I was raised in Torreon, Mexico. Torreon, Mexico. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And it's an urban. It's a city. It's like a metro. It's like a center. You know, it's a cool little place.
As the third most highest crime rate in the world.
I don't know if it's the world. I think it was in Mexico.
Oh, well,
it's a sketchy
that's
place.
still saying a lot.
Yeah, it's
Mexico.
It's. I mean, it wasn't terrible when I was there during my childhood, but it kept getting worse as I got older. Like by the time I was 9, it was getting pretty bad. So it was,
I gotta go.
Yeah, it's the reason we moved here. And I want to go back to visit. From what I've seen on Google Earth, it looks like absolute trash, which is the way it looked when I was there. If you've looked like movies like Sicario or Cartel Land or something like that, or maybe Tu Mamá También, I don't know if you guys have, probably no one has watched any of those, but that's okay. The architecture is very bland. You know, like American architecture is very symmetrical. Everything kind of looks the same. You have like the
houses, like the new neighborhoods.
Yeah. Like cookie cutter houses. It's just like seamlessness.
Yeah.
But in Mexico, really, I don't think there was even an architect when these cities were built. Like someone was just like, let's place random blocks.
Buildings. We need some houses.
We're just gonna
do this.
And it's like let's build random boxes and call them houses, and people just live in them. So my house is basically a big block, kind of shapeless, and. Yeah, I mean, I love the place. It's cool. That's why I want to go back. It looks like a Minecraft house, you know. It's not like very structural.
So what I said was, since I'll have a passport.
Yeah, we're going down to Mexico.
Using all that power, yeah, because it's only like a 13-hour drive. I mean, that's with like no stops, but we're the stops.
Yeah.
And we had like an hour or two to stop.
And like traveling to Mexico is incredibly cheap. Like.
Hey, we're back. We messed up, and we're about to end it because this is too damn long.
Yeah, we're at 30 minutes.
Goodbye.
So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We're the Gnarly Mates.
So lame. You don't have to do that.
We are the Gnarly Mates.
Support us.
We are the Gnarly Mates. You're supposed to say it too. Is that a narwhal?
This is wasting time.